Okay, it's about 7:30 here at my parents' farm, and what we're hoping to get today is some deer to jump this fence here. My dad put this fence up to keep cattle in during the summer months, and hopefully we'll find a nice sized doe come in here today. And I don't expect to see a big buck because it's about 70 degrees down here, so I don't expect a lot of buck movement, but hopefully we can get a doe in the second day of the season. So hopefully we'll get one of those come in here. You know, the wind's coming from the north, so it's not that bad, and it's just a slight breeze, so it's nothing that's going to really, you know, bother the arrow movement. So hopefully we can get something nice coming in here. Whew. I tell you what, that's some real intense hunting here. I mean, as you can see, that deer came like right under our stand, like, I mean, like right up in us. And I mean, that just goes to prove that vanishing hunter, man, I tell you what, they can get right up on you and they won't know you're here. I mean, that was just really intense. This is only the second day of 08 season, and my cameraman Eddie, he ended up going out the first day, so I was cameraing him and we didn't see nothing. It was kind of, we didn't think we was going to see anything today since it's being a little warm and everything. But this doe came right in on us, and it just walked up 15 yards, just a little bit past the way there, and he grunted at it, thought I had a shot at it, which there was a limb block and I didn't have a shot. So then it moved off to the left a little bit, and he grunted again at it. I didn't have the greatest shot, but I mean, I know I could make the shot if I had the right, I know what I can do with my bow. So I told him, hey, I'm going to take the shot, went for it, and I can hear the impact of it hitting the deer, so I know I hit the deer. So all I got to do now is wait about 15-20 minutes. We'll go down, we'll find the arrow, because with the Grim Reaper broadheads, it's going to open that deer up really good, so there's no doubt that we should be able to find that deer. Whew, man, it's an intense first day of the season for me, so man. Alright, it's been at least a good 15-20 minutes, so let's go ahead and go see where we hit the deer at, see if we can't find the arrow, and we'll start tracking from there and see what we can find. Okay, well, we come over here where we seen the deer last. We did some looking around, we haven't found the arrow. So what we're going to do is go back to the truck, and we're going to sit and look at the footage and see how we actually did, if we actually hit her good or not. We'll decide if it was kind of a far back shot. We'll wait about another hour and we'll start looking from there, because I mean, if it's still in the deer, we're not going to get a lot of blood, so we'll just have to look back and follow her tracks to where she was from the footage and see if we can't try to track this deer down. Okay, well, we went back and looked at the footage on the truck, and it looks like we may have one-lunged her and we didn't find the arrow, so we're imagining that the arrow is still in her. So we try to trace back the steps that she took, and we find it drop here, drop there, blood, and we ended up finally found some good blood. So now all we got to do is just continue tracking this blood here, and hopefully we'll find my deer. Okay, well, we've been tracking this deer for a while in some cornfields, and we came up to this point and we heard the deer jump. So we're pushing it. So we want to get this deer. So what we're going to do is we'll go back to the house and wait probably an hour or two, give it time to sit, rest, and expire on its own. And to find where we're leaving off at, we're going to put a pile of corn here so we can actually find the spot when we come back to start the track again. So hopefully within the next hour we'll be back out here again looking, and we'll find that deer. Okay, well, as you can see, after about 3 hours waiting, we came back out here and finally found this doe. Nice big old doe, healthy doe. Just comes to tell you, if you're not really sure about where you shoot, go ahead and just wait 2 or 3 hours before you go searching for your deer. You won't have as much trouble as we had finding this old girl.